What's up, guys? My name is Ty Zen. Welcome to the cryptocurrency.market channel, where we talk about, trading, investing, entrepreneurship, and sometimes when I figure out how to be a good parent, I'll share it with you guys too. Okay, this is a no bullshit channel. Try to keep it real for you guys. Share some of the mistakes that we've made while trying to create long-term wealth in the blockchain industry. So share with you guys our journey. Okay, in this video, guys, I want to talk to you guys about lying. Have you ever lied to yourself? You ever lied to other people? I have. I've lied to myself a lot when I was younger, while I was trying to learn how to make money. I lied to other people about the illegal things I was doing when I was hustling drugs on the streets. I lied about a lot of things. When I didn't know something, I would lie to other people and say that I know it. Because my ego was big, I was young, I was arrogant, I was cocky. I thought I knew everything about making money, and I was broke as shit. I didn't even have two quarters to even go get a can of Coke or a can of Pepsi. But if you talked to me about money when I was young, I would always act like I knew every goddamn thing. That's why I stayed broke for so goddamn long. Have you ever lied to yourself and you don't know how to trade, but you lied to yourself that you know how to trade? Maybe you're an engineer and you went through engineering school. Maybe you went to MIT, you went to the top engineering schools in America or whatever country that you're from, right? And just because you pass high school with straight A's, you pass college with straight A's, you graduate the top of your class in engineering school or in accounting school or in finance school or in, as a doctor or as a lawyer, you might be the smartest motherfucker in your class. However, you may not know how to trade. The reason why is because you have never done it, or you have not done it enough, or you have not done it under the supervision or the guidance of someone that actually knows how to do it well. Or because you think you're smart in your respective fields, that you know how to trade and invest. You're stepping into an arena where tons of people like myself, like David, like Leon, people would not go into the ring and try to box or fight Mike Tyson. You would not get into the ring and try to fight a Conor McGregor or a Floyd Mayweather, right? Or a Holyfield. You wouldn't get into the ring and try to wrestle The Rock, However, when it comes to trading, a lot of people think that they can just jump into trading, and they lie to themselves and they say that they know how to trade. They lie to themselves and they lie to the world that they know how to trade. Now, I have been learning how to trade, informally since 2000. And I started learning how to do it formally, going to school, learning how to trade, paying a ton of money to professional traders to sit down and show me what I'm doing wrong, show me what I need to be doing right. I have some mentors out there that I am forever grateful to. Shout out to Scott from Las Vegas. You know who you are, Scott. Scott S. You know who you are, Scott. You helped me tremendously. You're one of my best trading teachers ever. Shout out to Scott S. from Las Vegas. Shout out to Rick W. Rick W. used to live in downtown Dallas, and now he's in Denver, Colorado. One of the baddest motherfucking Forex and futures traders on the goddamn planet. Shout out to Rick W, man, for helping me understand the true mechanics, the true science of what trading is about. Shout out to Scott M from Florida, from Florida, who moved back to Dallas, I think, right? Shout out to Scott M to help me understand statistics, trading statistics. I didn't know shit about trading statistics, and he helped me get started. you know, understand the basic concept, and then from there, I was able to learn the rest on my own. But if it hadn't been for these people who knew how to trade and are professional traders, who was making money in front of me and showing me how to do it, I would have never learned how to do it. You know, I grew up in the ghetto. I came here as a refugee, lived in the ghettos, you know, went to prison for drugs, came out, and I learned how to trade because I went and learned from these guys, right? And by the way, these guys are all white guys too, by the way. I'm not being racist or nothing. We got a lot of that bullshit racist stuff in America where a lot of broke ass people in the minority groups like blacks, Asians, Hispanics, you know, they don't want to learn from white people. I've always been, since I was young, man, I knew that white people are the majority of the people in America, and they're the ones that make all the fucking money. So you want to learn how to make money? You gotta go learn it from wealthy white people. Stop learning it from broke ass fucking black folks and Asian folks or Hispanics. You know, if you run into some that are wealthy, then by all means learn from them. But it's easier to find a wealthy white person in America than to find a wealthy Asian person or Hispanic or any of that, because we only make up a small percentage of the population. Asians only make up like 5% of the American population, and then blacks were like 13-14%, and then I think Hispanics were like a little bit higher above that, but it's not much. So it's easier to find a wealthy white person in America to learn from than it is to find it from an Asian person or Hispanic or a black person. I'm just going with the statistics, guys. Okay, I didn't make the shit up. You know, the numbers may not be exact, but they're somewhere around there. Okay. Anyways, guys, the reason why the topic of this video is about lying to ourselves. When I learned how to trade stocks, I first learned how to trade like, you know, 5 shares, 10 shares, and then I moved up to like 20 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares, 200 shares, you know, 300, 400, 500 shares, 1,000 shares of stocks, right? And these were not penny stocks, okay? These were stocks between like $15 and like $100. So I've never traded penny stocks before. Just trade regular stocks, okay, the safe ones. Anyway, when I was doing it, I was successful at doing it at 10 shares, 20 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares. But things started to change when I started getting above 500 shares. And I started lying to myself that I knew what I was doing because I was successful at 10, 20, 50, 100 shares trading stocks. And I started, you know, telling myself that I knew what I was doing. So I tried to trade 1,000, 2,000. I think at my peak, I even went as far as trading like 3,000, 4,000 shares of stocks at a time. And keep in mind, guys, these are not penny stocks, okay? And man, I got slaughtered. So I had to back down, trade a smaller size. And what I did not know was that I was lying to myself. I knew how to trade a small size, but I did not know how to trade a bigger size, meaning that I did not know how to trade, you know, like 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 shares of stocks at a time, because when I originally first learned how to trade stocks, I was just, you know, learning from guys that trade small amounts. So I did not trade very large amounts. So I did not know how. And by the time I was ready to trade larger sizes, those guys were no longer around to help me. So, because I had relocated. But anyways, and then I decided, hey, you know what? Let me go and trade futures, gold and silver, right? And I did not know how to trade futures really well. I knew how to read the candlestick charts. I knew how to set up a commodities account. I knew how to set up a futures account. I knew how to do all that. But I struggled when I got into the futures market because I lied to myself. I lied and I told myself that, hey, you know what? Because I know how to trade stocks, I must know how to trade futures too. I must know how to trade gold and silver, oil, you know, and things like that. And I got there and I got slaughtered also, okay? And by that time I had made probably, at that point in my career, I probably had like between 1,000 to 2,000 trades under my belt, okay? And then I decided, hey, you know what? I heard people talking about the Forex market, and that market started booming. So I decided, hey man, let me go in there and learn the Forex market. And I went there and I had some success in the beginning, right? All of these I had success in the beginning when I started trading it, but what killed me was that I didn't know how to trade a bigger account. When I started getting better in each asset class, when I got better in stocks, I didn't know how to trade when I got bigger, when I was ready to trade a bigger size. And then when I got into the futures, it was the same thing. And then when I got into the Forex, right, it was the same thing. And in the stock market, when I was trading in the stock market, they would let me control $4 for every dollar that I put up. So when I put up $25,000 in a trading account, they would let me control $100,000 worth of stocks. Well, that's just how the brokerage firms, that's just how the brokers work in America. And then when I put up $30,000, they would let me trade control $120,000 worth of stocks. In the futures market, the amount that they let you borrow is slightly higher. So instead of 4 to 1, it's like 10 to 1, 12 to 1. So for every dollar I put up, they let me control like $10 or $12 in the American with the American brokers. And then in the Forex market, when I started, they were letting us. They used to let us control $200 for every dollar that we put up. And then by the time I got in, when I started, they started chopping that down to like 100 to 1, right? So when I first started learning how to trade Forex, every dollar that I put up, the broker would let me control $100 worth of currencies, okay? And again, I would have success when I was trading a small size, but then as I got bigger, right, when I was trading micro lots or mini lots, that was not a big deal. But when I started trading like standard lots, full lot size, where I was controlling 100,000 units of currency at one time, and every tick was worth $10, man, you make a mistake, boy, that shit hurts, because every mistake I made, it cost $200, $300, $400, $500, and some of those mistakes cost $2,000 or $3,000, right, when I was wrong. And I was lying to myself, telling myself that I knew what I was doing, when the reality was, it was really just a hit and miss. It was not something I was able to do consistently until later on, okay? The reason why I say this, guys, okay, is because oftentimes I see people in crypto land where they lie to themselves, okay? They lie to themselves. They're in crypto to make money, okay? When I meet somebody at a conference or online and they tell me they're in crypto for other reasons than to make money, I never fucking believe that shit, okay? If they are somebody like Roger Ver or somebody like Joseph Lubin, the founder of Ethereum, or like Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Ethereum, or one of these guys that's made several hundreds of millions of dollars, or they've already made $1 billion like Joseph Lubin or like Roger Ver and these guys, at that point when they say that they're in crypto to change the world or to make a better world, I will believe that. I will believe that after someone makes, like $10 million or more in crypto. But if they haven't made that yet, and they're talking about they want to change the world, they want to make the world better, they are full of shit, okay? They're lying to themselves, and they're lying to you. At least on our channel, since the very day one, we have told you guys that we are here to make money in crypto, whether it's through trading, investing, entrepreneurship, helping somebody. Hey, if we can make money and help the world at the same time, hey, we'd be happy to do that. But that's our primary goal here at this channel, is to make money. We don't lie about that. We've been blatantly clear about that since day one, okay? And so the reason why I share this with you guys is that it's very harmful and it's very detrimental to your brain, to your mindset, when we lie to ourselves. When I lie to myself, here's an example. If I lie to myself that, hey, I know how to trade big stock size or big futures contracts or big Forex lots, then what happens is I don't take the time to go and learn it, right? I don't take the time to go and find someone, hey man, do you know how to trade 1,000 shares of stocks at a time? Do you know how to trade 2,000, 3,000 shares at a time, right? Do you know how to manage risk like that? Can you show me? Okay, how much would it cost for you to show me? Okay, then I would go out there and look for a solution. But what happens is when I lie to myself and say that I already know how to do it, right? Then what happens is then we won't go and look for the solutions that we need to look for, okay? The same thing goes with when we lie to ourselves and say that we come to crypto, just to change the world or help the unbanked or whatever, right? You know what? Fuck that shit. Help yourself first. Help yourself make some money first. Take care of yourself so that you get out of the 9-to-5 grind, right? So that you're free from the 9-to-5. Help your family first. Help your kids first. And then at that point, when you have money left over and you have time left over, then you can go and help change the world. But don't come into crypto talking about you're here to change the world, because then you are not going to take the time to learn how to trade, learn how to invest your money, and learn how to reduce your risk, learn how to increase your computer security and all that stuff, because you're sitting here lying to yourself talking about you want to change the world, okay? You got a lot of clowns out there in crypto land right now, right? A bunch of idiots that, you know, are virtual signaling. Virtual signaling in America, in English, means that you are signaling you want to express your opinions about how you want to save the world and help the races or help the dolphins or stop climate change or all that stupid shit. And like you are a good and virtuous person, but you ain't taking no risk because you ain't got no money on the line, right? Like all those idiots over in Europe and in America also that talk about they want all the African migrants in their country and shit, you know, and break the law and cross the borders and shit. You know, hey, when I broke the law, when I was living in the ghetto, I went to prison, okay? So if motherfuckers come into America or into Europe or any country and they break the law, they need to be punished for it just like I was, right? Why should I get punished for breaking the law in America and then all these idiots are breaking the law and they don't get punished for it, okay? So what I'm saying is that when we lie to ourselves, we don't look for the correct solution. And then what it does is it burns into our memory, into our mindset that it's okay, right? I have a strong belief that your mentality creates your reality. So if you sit there and you lie to yourself and you say, oh, I'm not here in Bitcoin to make money, I'm not in Ethereum to make money, I think it's gonna revolutionize the world and it's gonna bring peace and goodwill, you know, all that stupid virtual signaling in crypto. I call it crypto virtual signaling because you got a lot of those clowns out there right now in crypto land that, you know, want to show like they better than us or something because we trying to make money. Like, you know, if I go to work 9 to 5 and bust my ass working to bring home a paycheck and take care of my wife and kids, right? It's not a big deal. But then when I go trade and make money in Bitcoin or in crypto trading and investing, then now all of a sudden I'm a bad person. When I was trading stocks and futures and Forex and gold and silver and oil and natural gas and shit, nobody had a problem with that. But now that they hear that I'm trading crypto, you know, when I talk about trading crypto and making money in crypto, now all of a sudden, you know, I'm supposed to be a bad or a wicked person or something. Man, screw them. Screw those clowns, those idiots, right? What's the difference between trading Bitcoin and the euro? What's the difference between trading Ethereum or the yen or the pound? Okay? I'm a trader, I'm an investor. I'll trade whatever makes money for my family. I'll invest in whatever, you know, that where there's an opportunity to make money for my family and take care of my family. Okay? You think my wife gives a shit if I'm trading a Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency, or a Forex currency? No, she doesn't. You know, as long as the bills are paid and shit, that's all she cares about. And this is very poisonous, guys, and this is very cancerous to the human mind when we sit there and we lie to ourselves that we're not here to make money in crypto, okay? I think it was yesterday or the day before, I spoke to this Vietnamese, this young Vietnamese girl. She just came here from Vietnam, and I've known her for 4 years now. She came here, she barely spoke any English, right? Lives out in San Diego. And she lives in my opinion, one of the most beautiful cities in one of the most wealthiest neighborhoods in America. There is ungodly sums of money all around her, okay? and she's struggling to make money in Southern California, one of the richest neighborhoods on the planet, okay? And she came from a very, very poor area in Vietnam. And when she came here, for the last 4 years now, she's been lying to herself and she's been lying to me about making money. Oh, I don't want to make money. I just want to make just enough to live. Oh, you know, money's not important. You know, money's not, you know, doesn't make you happy. You know, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know how stressful I was? I had my second and third heart attack because I was broke, right? Because I was so stressed out because I couldn't pay the bills. What are you talking about? You know, you don't think I'm happier now that I don't have to go clock in 9 to 5? I'm not a slave to the 9 to 5 anymore. You don't think I'm happier now than I was before, right? Before, at my last job, I was working around a bunch of fucking idiots and around a bunch of douchebags, right? You don't think I'm happier not being around those idiots, right? Don't you think I'm happier now being able to talk to you guys and help you guys? Of course I am, right? So whenever she was lying to herself and to me, saying that, oh, it's not about the money, you know, blah, blah, blah. I asked her, I said, hey man, why the hell did you come to America for? You were broke in Vietnam, right? Your family didn't have money. It took you 10 years to get to America. You finally come to America and you're telling me that you're not here to make money. What the fuck are you here for? What the hell are you here for then? Get your ass back to Vietnam then, right? What are you here for? You're here because you wanted to have a better life. You're here because you believe that in America, there's a bigger opportunity to make money so that you can have a better life. So why did you come here and now all of a sudden the tune changes and you're starting to lie to yourself and you're lying to me and you're lying to other people? And the reason why it's detrimental to her financial health to lie to herself like that is because she still has family members. She still has a mother in Vietnam where she can help. If she becomes wealthy over here in America and take advantage of the system here in America and become wealthy, she can do a lot to help her family in Vietnam, right? But she's lying to herself, and the reason why it's cancerous and it's dangerous to her financial health is because this whole 4 years that she's been here, she's lying to herself saying that, oh, I don't want to make money. I'm not interested in making money, right? And so her mind does not go actively look for solutions, looks for ways to make money. And that's where the danger is at, okay? And she's known me for 4 years. I could have helped her trade, invest, do lots of things in America to make money, right? But instead, she's lying to me saying, oh, I'm not interested in making money. Money's not gonna make me happier and all this other shit, you know? Let me tell you guys something. Only broke ass motherfuckers tell you that money doesn't make them happy. If money doesn't make you happy, man, you know, let me know. Email me at ty@cryptocurrency.market and I'll send you my Bitcoin address and my bank account number, and you can send me all your fucking money if you don't like it. Because you know why? Because I'll use it, I'll be fucking happy with it, and I know a lot of other people that I can give that money to, I can help, that can make them happy if you're not happy with your money. So all you jackasses out there that got millions of dollars or billions of dollars and you open your mouth and you want to say that stupid shit about money doesn't make you happy, shut the fuck up and send me the goddamn money, and I'll go distribute it to other people that I know that will make them fucking happy as shit. They'll be happier than a kid in Disneyland, okay? So shut the hell up when you're saying stupid shit like that, okay? Anyways, back to what I'm saying. So be very careful, guys, to monitor what's going on inside your head. As you say that, oh, you know, I'm in here for the technology. I'm in crypto for the technology. I'm crypto to help the unbanked. I'm in crypto to change the world. Stop saying all that nonsense. Stop saying that. Be honest to yourself and say, hey man, I'm here to make a shitload of money, man. This is a booming technology. This is a booming industry. This is a booming, this is an innovative technology. And anytime there's innovation, there's new technology, and there's going to be a change in how finances is done, right? There's going to be a shitload of money to be made. And do not shy away from that. Do not be embarrassed about that. Feel proud. Be grateful that you are living in America. You have access to these financial technologies and these financial systems. that can make you so much money, right? Stop, lying to yourself, and do not let these idiots lie to you and tell you that it's not that you're not here for the money, and that they're not here for the money. They're full of shit. Okay. So remember that, guys, because that's very harmful to you, because when you say those things inside your mind, what it does is it prevents you from looking for solutions on how to increase your profits. It prevents you from looking for solutions on how to reduce your risk. Then you end up listening to the idiots and the clowns in crypto land, right? That are talking about they're here to change the world and shit. And here you are, you're risking your hard-earned money, you're risking your life savings onto Bitcoin and into crypto, right? And like in 2017 when we were in the bull market and things were running up, there was a lot of people that said, "Oh, I'm holding Bitcoins so I can change the world." And if they would have not listened to those idiots that say those things, right? And they would listen to the traders like myself and like LeonFu.com, my co-host on my channel, right? We were telling people to sell and take profits. Hey, make sure you take profits. Hey, if you made a little, the market is extremely high right now. We don't know how much higher it can go. We don't know if it's going to crash or not. But right now, while you have an opportunity to take profits, make sure you take profits, okay? If you listen to us, you would have made some money last year. And then when you're going through the current bear market that we're going through, you wouldn't be crying about, oh, I didn't make any money. But maybe it's because you were listening to the wrong people, the clowns that were telling you that they're here to change the world, right? If you listen to the people that are here to make money, maybe they have a better idea on when to sell and when to buy and when to hold and when not to do anything and when to sit on the sidelines, okay? So I want to share this video with you guys about that because it's very dangerous. Like that Vietnamese girl that I'm talking about, where she could be out here, taking advantage of the financial system in America and make a ton of money to help her family, but because she's lying to herself like that, she's not able, her mind is not open to looking for solutions to improve her financial health. And then with people like me around, she's not able to take advantage of that. And with my friend like LeonFu.com around, she's not able to take advantage of that either. Because why? Because when we hear someone say that they're not interested in making money, do you think that we're actually going to stand there and sit there and talk about making money with someone that is telling us in our face that they're not interested in making money? Do you think we're actually going to sit there and waste any time with them? Okay, so be careful about, opening your mouth. I believe this, guys. Thoughts become speech, become action. Okay, your wealth, your financial wealth starts in here, right? It starts in here, and then it manifests and it grows and it becomes what you say out of your mouth, and then what it says and what your actions become. So be careful about what your thoughts are. Be careful what you are saying, because it will lead to the actions that we take, right? If I'm constantly saying that, oh, money's not important to me, I don't need to make more money, money's not going to make me happy, people who have money are bad people, or people, Ty, why are you always thinking about money, why are you always trying to make money, why are you always trying to hustle and make money and shit, when you say words like that, then what that's telling you is that it's telling you not to look for ways to make more money, right? And that's very dangerous, okay? That's very dangerous because now your mind is not focused on the right thing. You need to pay your bills. Maybe you're struggling behind on your house payments and stuff, and you do need to learn how to make more money. And if somebody can show you how to make more money, that would be very helpful. However, because you're sitting there telling yourself that it's not important, then your mind is not going to be looking for it, okay? So that's the reason why I encourage you guys to be very careful about what you say inside your head, and then when you say it out loud, it's a reinforcement. Like if I'm thinking inside my head that, oh, money's not important, people with money are bad people, people who talk about money all the time are bad people, I don't need to be around them, Ty's always talking about making money and shit, I don't want to hear him. Well, then what happens is, when you think like that, that's one level of cancer. But when you open your mouth and you say it, you open your mouth and you say, oh, you know, this is bad or this is not good or something like that, then it makes it even worse, okay? And then now you're actually gonna go take the actions on it. So that's why I encourage you guys not to do that, not to sit there and have those thoughts, and then not to let those people that are cancerous put those thoughts, those negative thoughts, and plant those seeds inside your head. You know, when people start telling you that, hey, money doesn't make you happy, or hey, you need to stop chasing money, or hey, you need to stop thinking about making money all the time, right? Do not let that stuff get into your head, because if it does, right, what it does is that it slows you down. It hinders you from growth. It prevents you from seeing how money is made and how to look for solutions to make money, okay? So be very, very careful about being around those types of people and not having those negative limiting beliefs in your head, and not letting those bullshit lies get into your head. And if you catch yourself doing it, right, I want you, like, if you catch yourself saying, hey, I'm not here to make money, right, then I want you to rephrase that and ask yourself, like, why are you here then, right? If you say, hey, I want to change the world, I'm here to change the world, then just ask yourself, right, would you be able to change the world a lot more if you had more money, right? Like, for example, if I was working 9 to 5, would I be able to have the time to sit here and shoot videos to share with you guys about my past experience and share some of the mistakes with you guys to help you guys avoid the mistakes that I made, right? I wouldn't have time to do that. I'd be busy working 9 to 5. So to say that, right, that, you know, that to have money is bad or any of that stuff, that's just a bunch of nonsense. So be very, very careful about when you have these thoughts in your head, guys, okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I hope that this video helps you guys to stop lying to yourself, stop lying to other people, okay? Because then if you are trying to make money and you keep lying to other people and saying that you're not interested, then there's no reason for them to reach out and help you, okay? Or guide you or give you some guidance on how to make money, okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you guys would like to learn more about trading and investing and how to do it correctly, and learn from me and learn from my co-host and my team member, leonfu.com, on how to trade and invest correctly in the cryptocurrency market, go check out www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint. Check out the blueprint we put together. It's a video recording of our 4-day cryptocurrency investing bootcamp, where we share everything that we possibly know about trading and investing in cryptocurrencies, all the mistakes we made, all the challenges we face, and how to manage our portfolios correctly, okay? So go check it out. Also, make sure you go to Twitter and follow me at HeyTaiZen, and I will see you guys in the next video, because I am lost